the longest-serving governor in the history of the United States of America.
Iowa Governor Terry Branstad is now the longest-serving leader of a U.S. state. His political career has intersected over the years with Chinese President Xi Jinping, going back as far as 1985. And U.S. President Donald Trump made it clear Monday he is counting on Branstad's history with Xi to keep U.S.-China relations on a stable path.
Every time I spoke in Iowa, he'd say, "Please don't say anything bad about China." I said, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" He said, "I like China, and we do a lot of business with China, and really, just don't." And I said, So when it came time to picking an ambassador, I called him up. I said, "You like China?" And I can tell you, China is very, very happy with that choice.
Beijing officials have expressed satisfaction with Branstad's nomination. Branstad and the Chinese president first met in Iowa when she came on an exchange trip as a local party leader in 1985. In the years since, she and Branstad have met at least 6 times, according to Branstad's office, and he is well known to the Chinese as, quote, an old friend. Branstad has encouraged other governors to visit China. CGTN spoke to him at a meeting of the nation's governors over the weekend.
You talked about wanting to get more governors to China. What did you learn there that was so valuable?
It's the largest country in the world. It's a growing economy. It's a great market for us. I want to do all I can to try to help the economy of all the states by increasing trade and sales in China.
And your friendship with President Xi?
Well, he first came to Iowa in 1985, and he calls me an old friend, so it's nice to be an old friend of the president of the biggest country in the world.
Washington's change in leadership has brought with it increased tensions with Beijing over trade and military activities. But no matter what the message, the White House is confident that the new face of American interests in Beijing will be a familiar one. In order to become the next U.S. ambassador to China, Governor Branstad still needs to be confirmed by members of the U.S. Senate. We don't yet have a date for his hearing, but we do expect that it will take place sometime this spring.
He has tremendous respect from both sides of the aisle. His deep understanding and ties to China and to China's economy and the Chinese officials, and I think he's going to do a phenomenal job representing our nation.
Jessica Stone, CGTN, Washington.